pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab, Freddie Peralta. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And this one is off and running. Fought off foul. Got him. One down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. Late on that foul. Ball. Here's the 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of us
Makes the grab on the run, and that is that. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
Left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And a foul ball.
a healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And now the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Good job to fight that one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Now Carson Benj. The 0-1. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Bichette up to the dish. Pajes takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that is that. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back Here in Queens, top of the second, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. Oops, he came home with it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Muncy in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 0-1 down. Oh, look at the stop. Oh, no, he threw it home.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
First and second, no outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Gets under it and pops it up. And the infield fly is called. 2 aboard with 1 out. So here's Tucker now in the air, right field. Bench on his way over. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give him the lead. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and a foul ball. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit.
This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Citi Field, and now the Mets DH, Jorge Polanco. Out towards right center field. Pajes gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Jared Young up now for the Mets. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes under it. And there's 2 down. Here's Marcus Semien. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 4-2. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He sends it into the second deck. Here's Mookie Betts now. What a stop. Oops, he came home with it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Muncy at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Muncy in his 10th season hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. That one lifted to left. Soto has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And makes the grab. And that is that. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 0-1. Popped up. Edman moving under this one. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And there's a foul ball. Here's 0-1. To the right side. Edman. The underhand flip. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Carson Benj. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. On to the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Foul ball. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Way back there. And a foul ball. Tucker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Up the middle. Nice grab. Oh, no, he threw it home. And up next for Los Angeles, Dalton Rushing.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
This one popped up right side. Infield fly called there. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. 2 on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Young. And that is that. Back here in Queens, bottom 4, Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Mets just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 so far. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Going, gone! A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. Into second, and he's got a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Polanco swings through it for strike one. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. And it's off the wall. The relay, the tag, and they cut him down going for two. But a run does come in to score. So up next, Jared Young. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 5-5. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Simeon stands in now and watches strike one. That one drilled left field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. But back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the fifth.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
This one in the air center field. Robert drops steps, heads back on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Muncy digs in.
Max Muncy.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Out of here. That one felt good, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's a high chopper, and that goes foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now back here at Citi Field. The spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
And Boog, it's been a fun time in the right field bleachers with all those balls heading out that direction. Seems like a good day to be a lefty slugger.
1 away. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Digging in, Dalton Rushing. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Roberts settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Evan Phillips.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of right here to get some critical outs.
No outs. Runner at first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Luis Robert now 1 for 2. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 0-1. Base hit center field. And they tag him out. It appears Dave Roberts. So digging in, Jorge Polanco. And that one hammered. Gone. Jorge Polanco blasts one out. Second home run of the inning for him. 1 down. And stepping in for New York, Jared Young. To the right side, Edman. Throws to first in time. And now 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Marcus.
So up next for New York, Marcus Semien. Out to short, bats up with it. On to first. And Semien is out. Back here in Queens, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
This one in the air, center field. Robert takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall. And he's got a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. Sneaks through, base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. 1 down, runner at first. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away. Hernandez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Right through there for a strike. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Second baseman Tommy Edman.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Tommy Edman at the plate. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. A 3-run dinger. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. There's a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edgardo Henriquez. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Liner caught at second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Juan Soto now. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 11-9. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs